Hello and welcome back to my channel, Craft Time by Casey. I am Casey, and today these are the sunshine and rainbow beautiful earrings that I will be making. Most of the components came from the Pastel Passion Color Mix 2 treasure bag from GGC Beginning Beaters. And as crazy as it might sound, there are still a few of these treasure bags left. So if you are interested in these treasure bags, I can't recommend it enough. I will have all the information in the description box below. I definitely encourage you to go check them out. You will absolutely not be disappointed. So if you would like to see how these earrings came about, then stay tuned. I'm going to start with the tools that I will be using. I have one set of cutters, one set of round nose pliers, one thread zap tube, one size 10 beading needle, and I want to briefly mention my tool set. It is the Casual Comfort tool set, and it is very high quality, very well made, and the biggest thing for me is the size. As you can see, it's just a little bit bigger. And a lot of times jewelry making tools will be made like this, which is quite a bit smaller, and they certainly function, but for me, these just seem to be made for adult size hands. And you can see the grips are a little bit wider as well. So I will have these tools linked below, along with everything else I use in the video that did not come from the treasure bag. I am also using 8-pound Fireline in the color Crystal, which is this white color. And I always get the 125 yards because I go through it so quickly. And I will also link down below the opening video I did for the treasure bag, and it will have a detailed description of everything that I use that came from the treasure bag. And from my own stash, I'll be using an ear wire and a wire guardian and some gold 11-0 seed beads. And I already have one of the earrings made, and here it is. I just love these bright, bright yellows. That, of course, is what inspired the sunshine part of the name that I have given them. Just bright, beautiful colors. And then, of course, that rainbow color spectrum, beautiful flower bead in the center. So here is the one that I have already made, and we will be making the matching pair together. And I have already strung the needle with a length of the Fireline, and I would say I have about maybe 3 feet, 4 feet. I probably have too much on here. So the first thing we're gonna do is set up a very simple back and forth. We have 8 of the 11-0 seed beads and then every other one with these 4mm rondelles. And bring it all the way down to the bottom. And I'm gonna start off by simply tying a knot. So you only need enough of a tail to tie that knot. And a simple over-under knot, just like you're tying your shoes, and I will do that again. Get it nice and snug, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab my cutters, get pretty close to that, take off the tail, and now I'm gonna take my thread zap, push the button, melt down that little nub, just like that. All right, so now we have a simple circle. Right now I'm coming out where I just made that knot. So I'm gonna go through the 11-0 right next to it, through to the next 11-0. And now I'm coming out of the next 11-0, and I'm gonna pick up a pearl and another 11-0. And I'm gonna push that down till it's right up against it, and I'm gonna go back through, not the 11-0, just the pearl. And when I get through that pearl, I'm gonna go back around through the 11-0 I'm coming out of, through to the next 11-0. Pull that through. And if it's loose like that, all you have to do is hold the pearl and then pull the string through. And you want it kind of hanging off just like that. And this is what we're gonna do all the way around, but we'll do one more together. So I pick up the next pearl and 11-0, push it down until it's right up against it, skip the 11-0, go back through the pearl, and then go through the other side of that same 11-0 I'm coming out of, through to the next 11-0. Pull it through. just like that. So you're going to do this all the way around, so you have a pearl and an 11-0 coming out of each one of the 11-0s in the circle. All right, so I have just added the last one right here. This one here is the last one I just added. And just like every other one, when I went back through it, I went all the way through the next rondelle through the next 11-0. So that's why I'm coming out of this one right here. So now we're gonna add that center bead. So I'm gonna pick up this really pretty flower-laden color spectrum bead there in the center and have an 11-0 on either side. So I am going to go straight up and down. So I'm coming out of this 11-0, I'm gonna go through the 11-0 just opposite it at the bottom, just like that. And that bead should kind of fall right there in the center. So I'm now coming out of the 11-0 here at the bottom. I'm gonna go back through the 11-0, that center bead, and the 11-0 I added on top of it. Pull it through, just like that. Hold on to that bead if you want to pull it kind of snug. And then I'm going to go back through the opposite side of the 11-0 where I started, just like that. And pull it kind of snug. So that's what it looks like now. So right where I'm at, I'm going to go up the pearl, come out the top, and then through the 11-0 here at the top, just like that. And now we're going to add the in-between of all of the pearls. So here's what you're going to pick up each time. One of these kind of oval shaped beads with an 11-0 on either side. And I'm just going to go right in to the next 11-0. And it's going to pull through just like that. Next one, just the same. Go into the next 11-0. Just like that. And go all the way around and we'll meet back up. So here I have the last one, and I'm going to go through that last 11-0 and continue back around. So now they're all added, but I'm going to tighten it up a little bit by going back around and kind of securing it again. So each time I'm just going to go through as many as I can to work my way around. So here I am now at the top, and by top I mean I want that center bead to be upright. So it's going to look like this where the flowers and the lines are crossways like that. So I'm coming out of the set of 3 11-0s here at the top. And now we're going to add the guardian wire here at the top. I picked up an 11-0 and I'm going to go through one side, pull it all the way down, and I'm going to come out of the other side, so back down like this, pull it all the way through, and you want to make sure that fire line lands inside that wire guardian. Pick up another 11-0 and you're going to go back through that set of 3 11-0s right here. Just like that. And then pull it through. And it should land just like that. And now I'm going to go around it one more time to secure it. So I'm going to flip it over. So now I'm coming out right there. I'm going to go back up that 11-0. And through the wire guardian again, and then back down the other side and back through that 11-0. And again, you want to make sure when you pull it through, it falls right in that wire guardian. And I'm going to go back through the 3 11-0s here at the bottom. And then this time when you go through that third one, instead of going back up around again, I'm going to go around that circle. So that right there is what the wire guardian should look like. And you can kind of make your final knot anywhere. I'm going to go through one more set and I'll make the knot right here. So I'm going to go underneath it, pull it up till I get a loop, go through that loop, and you just want to make sure that knot falls in the right spot. So just like that. And to make a knot, we're going to do that again. Make sure it falls in the right spot and make it nice and snug. I'm going to get the cutters and I'm going to get my thread zap, melt down that little nub, and there it is. Beautiful bright yellow. I love it. All right, so now we're going to quickly put on that ear wire. I'm going to take my round nose pliers, open up the bottom real quick, put it on there, close it back. And here they are, beautiful bright yellow sunshine and rainbow earrings. I'm going to set this up on my display so we can see it better. All right, so here they are, and I just love them. I love how just bright and colorful they are. Absolutely beautiful. Very, very simple to make, and I am just so happy with how they turned out. So once again, if you are interested in the treasure bags, I will have all the information in the description box below. Keep in mind that she does not have a monthly subscription. What she does have is a notification list. So you definitely want to be signed up for that notification list so you will be notified as soon as her treasure bags go for sale. Now, right now, if you are listening, as of the time I am filming this, there are still a few left. If you've ever thought about trying it out, I definitely recommend going to get yourself one right now. And if you like this video and you want to see other videos just like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and give me a like. Leave a comment. I absolutely love reading my comments. You guys are so kind, and I definitely look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.